Welcome back to Open Minded. Today I'm joined by Harrison Galley. He's been on my podcast before, but he's also within the football scene. He plays for the Freeze, so we're going to chat about his football mindset today and why he loves the sport. So Harrison, just to begin with, why do you love football?
Football's a release. It's helps mentally, but also physically. And at uni, it's a big thing because it allows you to meet people as well. It creates that identity, your identity at uni, should I say? Because as much as football is such a exercise and a thing to play, it's also like something else. It's like you meet people through it and you make connections and you find friends for life at the end of the day through football. It's one of them things in life where maybe it's not football that's your interest, but find something within sport that is an interest for you, because there'll be so much more than the physical benefits that come along, if you know what I mean.
Relating to that, do you feel like being involved in sport makes you a better person?
Oh, 100%. If I don't do sport, whether that be going to the gym, even going on a run, let alone football, I feel like I've A, done nothing with my day, and B, feel lazy. And but no, football's a huge part of my life, and it is for a lot of people at uni.
So what's been like your football journey, like from when you first started to now?
Well, my dad was the coach of my Sunday league team.
Was that the whole time growing up?
The whole time from maybe 4 years old to 16, 17. I mean, I played for a team, my Sunday league team, 4 till 16. Then I joined Horsworth, a team that's also local nearby in Leeds, because a lot of lads that I went to college with played for that team. We won the treble that year.
Nice.
We lost out on the quadruple, losing to the team year above in the under-18s cup. But no, other clubs I've been on trial at Leeds, Bradford. I've played semi-professional at Galley and other clubs like that, and then did a football scholarship through college. But yeah, football's been a part of my life as long as I've known football.
If you don't mind me asking, obviously you mentioned a couple of trials. Like, how was it for you? Like, that balance between wanting to enjoy football, but wanting to also try and make it. Because we all have that phase where we want to make it professional, and maybe like when that didn't particularly happen, what's that relationship like for you?
It's a good question to ask me, actually, because if I've got a very supportive background, like there's a few managers I've had over my years playing football, and the more supportive you are of me and the closer that bond is, the less nervous I am on the pitch, because if I mess up, I know that you're not going to get on my back straight away. You're going to be supportive about it, so then I go into the game more confident, and I'm not bothered about making a mistake. Whereas if you're thinking about making that mistake, you probably will make the mistake because you're constantly thinking about it. Whereas if you're confident, you're like, oh, this is going to happen. Probably more likely to happen because you're so confident about it. But no, I tend to be quite nervous on a football pitch now and again. Like if it's a big moment, a big match, I do get in my own head, but I get in my own head in life in general. So that's the type of person I am. But yeah, I do get nervous, and a lot of people in football do. You know what I mean? But linking that to the trials and stuff, it is very hard to keep that balance between wanting to have fun and wanting to also achieve goals. But sometimes you've got to realise that if you don't achieve that goal, it doesn't matter. Like life is still going to go on. Yeah, you're going to be upset for a certain significant amount of time, but there's still probably a chance to make that goal again. Might be next year, might be 2 years' time, might be the Olympics, might be 4 years' time. You know what I mean? But there's still another chance. But the main point is, if you're not enjoying it, you're not going to reach success, because you're not committed and motivated to want to do well.
So obviously you've mentioned a few things about mindset there. Is mindset something you think about a lot? Because I've seen you, and obviously you captain your team. So how is that for you in terms of like pushing other people and also getting your mindset almost into other people's heads as well?
Mindset is, in my opinion, the mindset in football is more important than how good you are at football. Like, if you're so up your own ass, right? And you're so stubborn in the way that you do things. You've seen this with like Marcelo Bielsa at Leeds, because I'm a Leeds fan. He was so stuck up in one way that if anything was going wrong, he wouldn't change anything. It would be that way or no way, and that doesn't work sometimes. But it's so important to be confident and just to have that mindset, because I say to the lads when we're warming up in training, if there's messing around and stuff, like, lads, if you want to mess around, be my guest, but we're not going to win this game. Your mind's not in it. You need to be off from the get-go. And I'm very strict with stuff like that, and a few of the lads moan here and there at me because how I come across is quite aggressive. I don't mean to come across that aggressive, but it's just the passion that I have. Um, but yeah, it is very important. Yeah.
How is it being in like a leadership role for you? Is that something you've always naturally found yourself in growing up, or is that something
Yeah, I
recent?
mean, there's only been 2 or 3 teams I've been involved in that I haven't been the skipper in. Um, I don't know if that's just a quality I have as a player, and everybody seems to see that. But I feel I'm the one to put myself forward if anyone doesn't,
Mm.
kind of thing. And I think I have the qualities to be a skipper. I need to be a leader. I need to put myself first before other people. And at the end of the day, it gives me that chance to moan at the referee a little bit more because I can and other players can't. But no, yeah, I've always wanted to be the leader though. Always wanted to lead the pack out, to win games and also lift trophies if I can. You know?
Is it one of those things where you find where you couldn't even imagine yourself not being in that position? Like it's just so part of you.
Yeah, it's like I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't like someone else to be able to talk and me not to be able to talk
Yeah.
because I'm very passionate, and when things are going wrong, I like to express my opinion. Not to call names out, but I like to say like, this is what you've done wrong. This is how you can do better. Whereas if I'm not in that kind of position, do I have the license to be able to really say
Mm.
that? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, what's been your favourite sporting memory in your journey so far?
Oh, my favourite sporting memory. Oh, that's a very, very difficult question, actually. Probably the treble with Horsforth. I mean, them lads wasn't the lads that I grew up with, but that team was unstoppable.
Yeah.
Like, it was upsetting that we didn't win the under-18s cup, but like they were all year above us. They're all bigger lads. But yeah, winning 3 trophies in one season.
Yeah, that's mega.
It was something different. But even like, it's not even the greatest memory, but just playing with the lads that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Like the year I played under 16 for under four, well under fours, 4-year-old to 16-year-old with the lads that I grew up with. Went to under 17s because I never won anything with them lads. It was always like a team that we just enjoyed football. We always played top division. It was never good enough to win anything. And then I joined Horse of under 17s and we won the lot. But I was like, it was nice to win the lot, but I didn't have that feeling I had with the boys growing up. So I went back to the lads at under 18s, and it was just like being with the lads. That's better than winning anything for me. Just having that enjoyment on the football pitch, where yeah, you might give the ball away 10 times more than they did with the team before, but I didn't get that feeling when I celebrated a goal with my lads from home than I did with the Horsforth team. It was a different type of feeling, but yeah.
It's something where you look back now and you realise just how special it was, and we can now, with our kids, like tell them like you've got to cherish that because it's amazing. So going into the future, last question: is there anything in terms of your football life, your sporting life, any goals you've got going into the future, or what do you vision for your future in sport?
Future in sport, I just want to be in sport, full stop. Like obviously I do forensic science at university, but that is a backup. That's probably something that I've just got a very lot of interest in. And if I was to delve into that background and go into a job like that, yeah, it would be nice. But I always want to stay in sport, like whether that be coaching my kids when I have children, whether that be, I don't know, playing football now and then getting seen and then you don't know what comes of it. I think I know my level. I don't think I'm capable of marking Haaland, but but I think I can play at a decent level. I think I'm confident enough in my own abilities.
So for you, the football journey is still very alive.
It's still very alive. I mean, I know I'm not capable of reaching high expectations like other people, but like playing at a decent level at non-league, there's no reason why I can't. Maybe going into managing because I feel like I'm very being in a captain's role. I feel like I'm very much the assistant manager when I'm with the Frees, like, and when I am like I've been injured a few times this season. When I'm on the bench, I like to be involved. I don't like to sit down on the bench and just watch. I want to be telling people this is what you can do better. This is what you can do right. So maybe a managing role might be on the cards in the future, or coaching role or something like that. But I definitely want to keep alive within football. And then in terms of just physical activity in general, I'd like to do marathons and different type of running events just to keep fit and constantly have my mind invested in something, because I feel like if I don't have a goal or don't have something to strive towards, I feel like I don't really have a purpose right now. Like I'm just living for the sake of living. I constantly need to be chasing something. A lot of people might think that's a bad thing. You need to cherish the moment and live within your life right now. But I have nothing to strive towards, so there's nothing to be excited for.
Well, you can balance both, can't you? You can
Yeah.
strive for something, but enjoy while you're doing
While
that.
you do
Yeah.
it, yeah, because that's also another thing that I was going to jump on. You can strive for something, but as soon as you get to the goal, it's like, oh, I've achieved it. Now, what do I do now? Whereas you need to enjoy the process of achieving
Yeah.
that goal, if you know what I mean.
Massively.
Yeah.
Well, brother, thank you for coming open-minded.
It's all right.
That's been Harrison, open-minded. Thanks for watching. Cheers.